Welcome to the middle of absolutely nowhere. I'll put on the map where I am currently in Scotland. I'm in the border region of Scotland, and as you can see behind me, look at this. There is mountains everywhere. Look at that, we've got mountains up there. We've got these lovely little Scottish buildings. How much more Scottish can you get than this kind of little building here? Plus a mountain behind you. In the border area in between, you know, your Edinburghs and your Glasgows and your Central Belt and England down below. One of the most sparsely populated areas of the entire United Kingdom. And yeah, while I've been to the Bernabeu and the Camp Nou and the Wanda Metropolitano and Ajax, Feyenoord, Porto, Liverpool, Man United, Celtic, Rangers, while I've been to all these grounds and all these amazing massive stadiums around the world, there is grounds like this and places like this that I love to come and visit the most. These are sort of niche, sort of discovered areas of the country and of the world that haven't been seen through many GoPros. And yeah, I cannot wait to bring today's vlog to you. Look at this, this is so nice. Like coming down here and making a football vlog. How many vloggers have been here? Not many. And so, which is why I like to come to these places and why I get so excited, and it gives me a nice warm fuzzy feeling inside to come to these new, yeah, like I say, unseen places through the eyes of GoPros. But yeah, I'll give you some context about today. So it is a Lowland League game, a 5th tier game, and it is between Vale of Leithen. I think I'm saying that right. Could be Leithen, could be Leithen. What do we have here? Robert Burns visited Inner Leithen on the 14th of May 1787. Robert Burns, he's been in a few of my videos before. If you can tell me the football club with the Rabbie Burns poem on their badge, or a quote from that poem or one of his poems on their badge, then 10 points to you in the comments if you can. But yeah, it's today's game is between Vale of Leithen, not to be confused with Vale of Leithen, which is near Dumbarton, which is miles and miles and hours away from here actually. Yeah, not to be confused with them. But today is bottom of the Lowland League, Vale of Leithen, against top of the Lowland League, Bonnyrigg Rose. Bonnyrigg Rose are a massive side who are pushing to get in the SPFL. Whoever wins the Lowland League will play the winners of the Highland League, and whoever wins that playoff will play the bottom team in League 2 and could potentially go up. So we could be seeing today the next Kelty Hearts, if you like, the next team to be in the SPFL if Bonnyrigg Rose win the league. But yeah, today's home team, Vale of Leithen, are, like I said, a bottom. And it's not just like they're bottom, they are bottom. They haven't won a game all season. I think I'll put the league table on screen just now. I think they played 12 or 13 games. They've scored 5 goals and have conceded over 70 and have a minus 67 goal difference. And we're only about a quarter of the way, a third of the way into the season. So we could be looking at a team who have like a minus 200-ish goal difference towards the end of the season. That might be a bit far, that might be a bit much. Minus 100 at least. They've got minus 60 odd already, and we're only 13 or so games into the season, so it's looking pretty tough for them. But there are huge teams in the divisions below, teams that I've seen before, like Linlithgow Rose in the east of Scotland, like Clydebank and Darvel, and Kilwinning Rangers and Auchinleck Talbot in the west of Scotland. Huge teams that are below Vale of Leithen right now, and below other teams that are in the Lowland League, like Stirling Uni, like Edinburgh Uni as well. It should be a really interesting game today. Bonnyrigg Rose, like I say, top of the league, want to get promoted. Vale of Leithen, damage limitations maybe, trying not to concede 13 each week. I think they have had a few absolutely drubbings quite regularly this season. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm hoping for goals. It's a £7 entry today. Next time I see you, we'll be in the ground. And I'm inside. First impressions of this. Look at that. We've got a mountain up there. We've got a mountain up there. We've got Bonnyrig's squad just there. Bonnyrigg, who if they win the league this season, like I say, and go through the playoffs, could be in the SPFL next season. But look at where they are just now. Look at how I could potentially chart their journey from places like this, where you've got mountains on these small little pitches, all the way to the SPFL, where they could eventually if they do well and the pyramid system is there, get into Europe, which is what you love. That is the fairy tale of football. Yes, it's probably a very, very long way off, but just look at this place. Like I've said earlier, been to massive, massive grounds all around the world, but you cannot beat. Look at that little stand over there, and look, you can just stand around here. There's houses over here, there's mountains. I'm not sure what that stuff is over there, maybe a tennis court or something like that. An absolutely lovely night for it here. Today's video does have a sponsor. It is OneFootball, everybody's favorite footballing app for scores and news. It's completely free, and if you use the top link in the description box, they'll know that it's come from this video. They'll be really happy and they'll want to sponsor these videos again. You get more of this content, they're happy, they get more downloads. It's completely free. You get a decent app as well, so it's a win-win-win for everyone. OneFootball wins, I win because I might get more sponsorship and more videos, and you win because you get a great app and you get to watch more of this content as well. So yeah, if you want a new app, a new football app for scores and all stuff like that, then all you've got to do is go to the top link in the description box below. You won't be disappointed, and it really supports my channel. Thank you very much. Okay, say what you want about Vale of Leithen and their awful form so far this season, but what stadiums can you come to where they have these stone walls and then the pitch there? So firstly, could you introduce yourself and let everyone know who you are and what you do here at the football club?
Right, okay. My name's Alex Monroe. I'm called Aki, or in other words to the team, I'm called the Fat Cat.
The gaffer.
I'm an ex-goalkeeper, really.
Yeah.
So, and my son plays here as well, and he's called the Kitten.
Yep.
So the Fat Cat and the Kitten are here.
Nice. And you're the manager.
I'm the manager.
You're the manager of Vale of Leithen. And looking at the results this season.
This season,
it's been a little bit
terrible.
Shaky, you could say. Like,
not shaky, no, terrible.
What's the reason behind that, would you say?
There's been a huge change in the club. It's quite, I don't really want to go into it too much, but there's been lots of, for instance, the last
changes behind the scenes and stuff.
The last manager, who was here for 6 years,
yeah,
left under different circumstances, whatever it may be, and then most of the team followed.
Yeah.
I came with that old manager into the fourth game of the season here to help him as a goalkeeper coach. So if we come in for second day being a goalkeeper coach, to the 7th day being the manager, I was really put in.
That's some promotion.
I've been put in right at the deep end.
Yeah.
So, but I have been a coach for a long time. I've been a coach for 35 years. I can see improvements. It is happening. It's slow.
Yeah.
What can I do?
I know.
mean, we're here. We're bottom of the league. But let's don't forget one thing, and give me one wee bit of brownie points. Is that this club has not won a home game for 3 years.
Wow.
Or an away game for 2 years.
Right, okay, wow.
I will try my utmost to change that.
I'm sure you will, yeah.
But it's a different. We scored 3 goals with 10 men.
Yep.
Our last home game here on Saturday.
Yep.
That's never been. I don't think that's ever been done.
So there's small improvements being made towards the bigger goal.
Huge improvements on a small scale.
Happy days, yeah. And I was just about to say that the ground here is fantastic. Look at the mountains over there, and the small stand as well. Absolutely love it. I've been to massive stadiums around the world, but look at this place.
This is reality.
Yeah.
This
proper football, isn't it?
Proper football.
And the game is kicked off now, as you just saw from a few of those clips there. And something interesting that the Vale of Leithen manager, I was saying it right, Vale of Leithen, the manager was telling me pre-game that I hadn't realised, they haven't won a game at home here for 3 years. That could be the title of this video, unless it's like 14-0, which, I mean, 14 goals in one game, that would be the title. And I think the title is going to have to be the team that hasn't won at home in 3 years. As Bonnyrigg go forward now. Oh, little cut back. And they've got a corner. But yeah, I think I'm going to spend the majority of this half up here and the majority of the next half up there, because if there's going to be goals, it sounds like it's going to be Bonnyrigg. So, here goes. But yeah, this is the first time this season that I've had to wear gloves. £1 from Primark, and they're the ones with the little tip, so you can still use your phone and your GoPro, which is just what I need. But cold night here, and the rain is coming down. The floodgates could open now. It is 1-0 to Bonnyrigg Rose. They've had a couple of corners, of which they've won headers from both, and now they've made it pay, and they've scored, and it couldn't get cleared off the line. And you worry now for Vale of Leithen. Oh! 2-0 after I don't even think we've played 5 minutes yet. And it's not just like they've scored twice and that's it. They've had numerous other chances. It doesn't look like Vale of Leithen are going to break their 3-year home losing run just now. Or on non-winning run. I think they'd probably have drawn a few, but still yet to win at home for 3 years. And it's probably going to continue now.
Goal. Yes.
Similar to the first, wasn't it, that?
Pretty much that.
You saw that, it's 3-0 now. So easy for Bonnyrigg, honestly. This could end double figures. What's the most goals we've had in the vlog? I think it was 8 in the Scotland women against Faroe Islands. That was 8, 7-1. Could be more than that today. They look very dangerous from corners. They're in again.
Yes.
Oh!
Yes.
Oh!
Yes.
Oh. Starting to lose count now. It's 4-0. I don't think we've even played 10 minutes yet. Maybe we have. Maybe about 15, but yeah, 4-0. Oh! I think I may have just been trying to get it on and might not quite have captured it in time. Or it might have just been really shaky, but there you go. 5-0. It is 5-0 now after about 20 minutes here, and they're going to need something quite special, Vale of Leithen, to turn this one around. And talking of quite special, it's a tenuous link. I think Sean Connery, first ever James Bond, played for Bonnyrigg Rose. Pretty sure that's true. A few people have told me about it in the comments before as they're through again. Oh, keeper's ball. But yeah, I'm pretty sure Sean Connery played for Bonnyrigg Rose. There he is, the Scottish Jack Grealish.
How's it?
6-0, I think. Shoot.
Yes.
Oh!
How's that you? First time.
Still got quite a lot of time left here in the first half, and it is 7-0. Maybe my prediction of 14-0 could come true, and that might be the title of the vid, rather than the team that hasn't won at home for 3 years. Who knows? But yeah, 0-7 right now for the team who used to have 007 play for him. Sorry about that. Could be 8, could be 8, could be 8, could be 8.
Yes.
Oh, he's missed the sitter. Oh. This game is mental, honestly.
Well done.
I'm doing the obvious thing at half-time and coming over to the other end of the pitch where all the action is bound to be. Currently, so far, if I was to leave, it would be £1 a goal. It's only a £7 entry fee to get in tonight, and it's currently 7-0 to Bonnyrigg Rose. The most amount of goals I've ever had on the channel was Scotland Faroe Islands 7-1, and yeah, I've got a whole other half of football, and we're 1 goal away from that already. But yeah, an absolute dominant performance so far from Bonnyrigg Rose, and it is a bit of a shame for Vale of Leithen. They're in a very tough position here in the borders, where it's more of a rugby playing area, and I don't think they have a huge amount of people here as well, so hard to attract players. I don't think they've been run very well over the past few years. I think now the people that are here running the club are doing it very well and very sustainably, I think, but yeah, previous owners didn't do so well from what I've sort of picked up or whatever. But yeah, a bit of a shame for them, but let's see if they can improve in the second half. How has the season been going so far for Bonnyrigg Rose?
Oh, results wise, very well.
Yeah.
Performances A little bit stodgy, but
Yep.
you can't complain when you're top of the league and winning every week.
Yep, exactly. And Rangers just lost their last game against Cumbernauld Colts last night, I think.
4-1, yeah.
And you're currently 7-0 up at half time.
Yep.
So you must be quite confident. Can you see Bonnyrigg playing in the SPFL next season?
With a bit of luck, I can see them winning the league this season.
Yeah.
And then the playoffs, a bit of a toss of the coin. So.
Yeah, depending on who wins the Highland or
Yeah.
whatever, then comes bottom of the league too.
I'd be confident of getting over the next couple of years.
Yeah,
2 or 3
nice.
years, hopefully.
Happy days. And final score prediction for today, of course, it's 7-0. What do we reckon?
15-0.
15, and yourself?
I'll be kinder and go for 13.
Okay, cool. We'll see how it ends.
Spartans are drawn 0-0 as well.
I've seen that.
If we can get a result there on Saturday.
So it's currently 7-0. The second half's just kicked off, as you can see behind you there. Oh, as Vale of Leithen go forward. 7-0 at the moment. What do you think the score will be at the end of the game?
17-0.
17-0. So you reckon they'll score 10 in the second half? Have you been to see Bonnyrigg a few times this season?
Yeah, I've been to mostly every game.
Nice. And how have they been getting on outside of this one?
Good?
And reckon they'll go up?
Probably.
Nice. Well, good luck.
Thanks.
Oh.
Unlucky, Kazza. Come on, Kazza, good ball.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh.
Come on. Good ball, Kazza.
8-0. Looking good for your
Yes.
17-0 now? Not got many to go now.
Come on, it's coming alive.
9-0. There you go. Double figures, 10-0. And it's 10-0 now. This is my first ever game with 10 goals. The most amount of goals we've ever had in a game. And was it the centre-backs just scored a hat-trick, you say?
Yeah, Bob Wilson.
Bob Wilson scored. Has he played league football before? I can't remember. There's quite a few of them that have, haven't they?
I think he was at Arbroath for a while.
Okay, there you go. And he scored a hat-trick, the centre-back. 10-0. Yeah. Oh, 11. Jesus. Oh, handball. Is that going to be a red card? Is he going to send him off? Handball. Oh, the red's coming out. It's getting worse. You said 18-0 or 17? 17-0. And what is it? It's 11. 11 just now.
Oh, Dino's taking it.
Vale of Leithen, I've had a player sent off. Handled it on the line.
Come on, Dino.
And here's a pen right now. This could make it 12. He's off. Can't take it till he's left the pitch, I suppose. Things getting bad to worse for Vale of Leithen here. Here we go. They've already missed a pen. They've scored this one, and the goal difference is now minus 75-ish after 14 games. There we go. And yeah, they're going for the ball, so they want even more goals.
Ball.
Oh,
That's yes. Come on.
what is it now?
13.
13? Losing count. Oh, it's another red. He's had his second yellow. Oh. And they're down to 9 men now. I think there's only a few minutes left, but yes, they're down to 9 men, and it's a free kick to Bonnyrigg. Imagine being 13-0 down and down to 9 men. Just not a good day for them. I'm doing it. I'm walking on the pitch at full time. I've not done this for a while, and yeah, with the buoying off of all the red zones lately, I don't think there's any red zones anymore. I feel more confident than ever to come and walk on the pitch at full time. But yeah, really mental game. 13-0. Can you believe it? I don't know if someone just shouted my name, I'm not sure. 13-0, the highest scoring game we've ever had on the channel. I think it was 13 anyway. They had 2 penalties, one they missed. It could have been 14-0. Vale of Leithen had 2 players sent off, which just shows the disparity between some of the smaller smaller teams and some of the bigger teams in the Lowland League this season. There are some huge teams in the east and the west, which is in, like, the level below this, like Clydebank, Auchinleck, Talbot, Linlithgow Rose, amongst others, Darvel, Kilwinning Rangers, some huge clubs that really need to come up. And yeah, there's going to be a few years between getting the leagues to where they sort of need to be and where the teams need to be, as yeah, clearly there are still some teams in these leagues that need to sort of go up and come down and need to level out a little bit. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below of this vlog. It's been an absolutely mad one. It's pissing down with rain and I cannot wait to get in the car and get home. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to hit that like button and subscribe if you're new. I'll leave some videos on screen so you can carry on watching my content, but I absolutely love videos like this. Non-league football, 2 red cards, 13 goals, bit of rain, chatting to a load of legends. Absolutely love it. Thank you so much and goodbye.